think about collaboration, I think about whiteboards, and hey, come in here, let's talk visually around something. And I sort of see the birth of people coming together with different types of devices as they come into these little like pod rooms or sound enclosed rooms where they can discuss things. And those things, I mean, you've probably seen a huge change just in the way people do conference rooms, where it used to be, plug in or beam up or whatever. I mean, that's probably changed a lot too.
Absolutely. And it used to be you would go into a conference room, whiteboard it, as you said, meeting would be over, everyone would leave, go back to their stations. Now people need to be able to take that take what's being talked about in that meeting and take it and grow that idea. And so in today's world, you can not only have your meeting in a team meeting room with 2 or 3 people, but you can invite hundreds of people from outside the organization into that meeting all across the country or the world to foster those ideas. And that, to me, is teamthink has really grown proportionally in this period of time, because companies really need to be able to take ideas from all segments, different experts in different segments of the industry, put that into their growth plans and development of their products. And I think the technology today is really that's what brought us to Bluescape.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, I would have thought so. I think about Erase Me or Don't Erase Me. More, I meant to say Don't Erase Me, and I've seen those old, whiteboards that have, probably should have been replaced years ago, and then people putting Post-it notes all over. But it's sort of this. There's sort of the segment of the fact that you're between those 4 walls, and maybe you've got a conference going. You're saying this is what we're drawing, but people can't really get a visual. People mentally take things visually 90% better than they do contextually.
Exactly.
And then I think about how you guys are designing within that room to accommodate not just the people in the room, but you said the people in the remote. And we've seen the birth of well, there was always the Regis, but now you've got the WeWork, and then you've got the guy working at home, and then you've seen the birth of Zoom and WebEx and all these people sort of working simultaneously.
Even as few as 5 years ago, you'd have a WebEx meeting, and it's still somebody controlling the meeting and presenting to everybody, nobody else contributing, right? And with a product like Bluescape, now everyone can contribute. And I could be sitting in a hotel room with my computer in the hotel room. Somebody else could be in Japan. Somebody can be in Canada. And 4 people can be in a room, and everyone can contribute to the meeting equally. And so I feel from an office design standpoint, you have to make these collaboration rooms very user-friendly. Technology has to be easy to use so that people can queue up quickly and queue down quickly. And then the beautiful thing about Bluescape is you keep all that, it's all stored, right?
Good, yeah.
So then I can now have another meeting 2 days later on the same subject, and everybody comes in and we start where we finished before. Where with
that's not what you said, because you said this.
Exactly. In the old whiteboard world, the best thing you could do is take a picture of what you put on the whiteboard, and then you have to recreate the whole meeting to start to continue forward. So I think there's great synergy now between the furniture, the technology, and also the attraction to the millennials and making the millennials feel comfortable in the workplace.
Yep.
Because, like I said, I don't really think about it from a gender standpoint as much as I think about the millennials have something to contribute, and they want to contribute. The baby boomers still have something to contribute. So how do you bridge that?
What are we now?
Yeah, I think we're the
dinosaurs?
The dinosaur. But how do you bridge that so you can get intellectual input from both groups, right? And a tool like Bluescape really allows that.